Good evening, lads and lasses. I am Suave Beardson. Welcome to the stream. And I'm currently on my way back to Mountain Knot City because Sam needs a rest. I need some new equipment. But I left Hartman's lab and picked up a couple orders along the way to Mountain Knot City because I had to go right by the doctor. So I just made a delivery to the doctor. Just picked up some stuff from the doctor to deliver to Mountain Knot City. So Sam's going to take a rest, get some new equipment, and then I have a pizza to deliver. So that's the first order of business today is delivering a pizza. But there's the Grim Gamer right there coming in hot already. Do yourself a favor, click on the link that's already there for your convenience to the Grim Beardson Discord, where you can find links for all of myself, the stuff that I've done, the social medias that I have. You'll find links to all that. You'll get notified when I go live. Also, Grim, when he goes live, you'll get notified. When he goes live, when he uploads a video to YouTube, it's got all of his social media links. If you're not following him yet, following him all over the place in every way possible. First off, shame on you. Second off, go do it. The link is right there to our Discord, so now you don't have an excuse. So let's deliver this massive cargo. I did pick up an order for Hartman, so I'm going to throw that in my private locker here at Mountain Knot City while I go deliver this pizza.
Hey, Sam. Look, we wouldn't ask if it, I got it.
I figured I was going this way, I'd make a couple deliveries, because I'm almost up to 5 stars with Mountain Knot City. That'll add a lot to my bandwidth, maybe get me something cool, and that gave me almost nothing for my star rating. I delivered it in less than 2 minutes on a 10-minute time limit. How much faster do you want me to deliver this shit? I only got an A when I delivered it in less than 2 minutes on a 10-minute time limit. You guys are assholes. They are, man. New interview data. Report concerning the void out in the satellite town of UCA 01002 near Central Knot City. That might be an interesting interview to read. Precious media from the analog age. You want to feel old? Because that's how you feel old. Because we saw the end of the analog age.
Thanks, Sam. Good work. New order available.
Alright, so into my private locker is going to go Hartman's vintage wine. That's going to go in the private locker for now. I'm going to recycle this because it's broke. Recycle that. And we'll go from there. Like the cities and the distribution centers take a lot to get up to 5 stars. The smaller like prepper shelters, that you can get them up to 5 stars pretty quick. Okay, so here's our pizza. 60-minute time limit. So let's see. Looks like this one might be drivable, so that's lit. And then there's also this winter clothes recovery. This is where Deadman got sucked into the suck zone with Sam at the cabin. So I might take this one too and just grab those clothes on the way back, because I need to get back to Mountain Knot City before I go back to Hartman's lab. So that looks like it might be the way to go. We'll do that. We'll take both of these. Okay. Yep, we'll take our long-range truck. Not sure where my other truck is. I had 2 of them. I think I might have left one in a distribution center. Okay, so this one is a drivable pizza order. Lit.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Because that last pizza order, having to walk the damn thing from the Timefall farm all the way across the map was some straight up grade A bullshit.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So I believe this is the second to last pizza order. I believe there's one more. Lou is enjoying the ride. So the plan is to deliver said pizza, then make my way back to Mountain Knot City, and then, well, I'll have to pick up those clothes on the way back, but that ain't too far out of the way. Finish up that order for Mountain Knot City. Any orders that I have from Mountain Knot City to Hartman, I'm going to take those as well. If there's any for the doctor, I might take those too. I might actually pick up a couple orders on my way back. Because the doctor I've almost got to 5 stars. So I have to go to Mountain Knot City, and I'll be passing right by the doctor, and then back to Hartman's lab for the next story order. So I may look and see if there's any orders in like Lake Knot City or maybe the distribution center. Things like that. What's up, Chase the Base? Thanks for stopping by, man. Much appreciated. How you doing? I don't think I ever realized that cave was there. That's neat. Cargo located? Well. You know what? I'm right here. Not too bad. You know, not at work anymore, so that's always lit. I know I said I was going to get this on the way back, but knowing Mr. Peter Englert down there, he's not going to give me any stars whatsoever for this pizza order. I'm just going to get a thank you in an email or some bullshit. So, yeah, I'm just going to go off the beaten path now and grab those. Nice. Getting out early is always fantastic. How in the hell did these get down here? All right. Now I don't have to get these on the way back. You'll be alright, BB. But anyway, in the last stream, yeah, I took an order in Mountain Knot City that has to go back to Mountain Knot City. So I figured I'd just get that now while I'm right there, and then I don't have to get it later. But in the last stream, we learned that there's been other animals throughout history. Like a dinosaur, there was like a Neanderthal, an ammonite, that basically haven't decayed over time and still had umbilical cords attached to them. Yeah, dinosaurs with umbilical cords. That's a new one. But basically, the theory is that that they're working on at the moment is that these are all extinction entities that brought forth a Death Stranding, and Mama has not decayed at all. And I was also sent to Hartman with Bridget's a piece of her umbilical cord that hasn't deteriorated. So the belief is that possibly Bridget and or Amelie, Bridget's daughter, could also be an extinction entity, which then it sounds like there's some ties between these extinction entities and Death Strandings. So there's been more than one Death Stranding, is the current belief at this point. So this whole event in this game is not the first of its kind. So maybe we'll learn a little bit more about that, possibly. First things first, got to deliver me a pizza. I have a feeling, because every time I've delivered one of these pizzas, the guy's never been there. I actually had a Domino's pan pizza for both lunch and then leftovers of said pizza for dinner before the stream started. Domino's pan is... Mwah. But, this guy has never showed up in person to accept this delivery. I get an email from him shortly thereafter saying, oh, I wasn't there. But it's like, bruh, you just put in this order for a pizza. I had an hour time limit, and then you're not there to receive said pizza? This happens every time. But I'm like 99% positive that these pizza deliveries weren't a thing in the base game. These got added in the director's cut. And so I just really kind of just want to see what they're all about. Just see what happens at the end of them all, you know what I mean? Well, not only that, especially when the guy said he wasn't even there to receive the delivery and to start with. So it's like, yeah, how you going to email me a second and a half after I leave and tell me how delicious it was when you weren't even there? Like, come on, bruh. Negative review on Steam. Plot hole. I wish this truck would go a little faster, though. Let's see. So Mr. Englert is up here a ways still. So you can see these sections of road are starting to deteriorate a little bit. You can see they don't look quite as, you know, like fresh and brand new as they used to. Yeah. Don't even have the roads finished yet, and they're starting to deteriorate. Must go faster. So I'm at the point now, like this road that I was working on, right? I've got like 3 sections here that still need to be done, and I've got like 3 sections here that still need to be done. But they all take massive amounts of resources, so I don't think I'm going to worry about finishing those at this point, especially since the roads that I've already built are starting to deteriorate at a fairly rapid pace. I just don't know if it's worth it at this point. Ah, I knew I had a generator around here somewhere. Might as well top off the battery. That generator's looking like it's in rough shape. If a structure is eroded beyond a certain level by timefall, its functions will become unusable. If it continues to deteriorate, it will be destroyed completely. Repair such structures before that happens by supplying them with the necessary materials. So this generator don't even work no more. This generator is at 28%, and it stopped working. Fantastic. see. Mr. Englert is this way. I don't know why there's music playing right now. Honestly, have no clue. Maybe Sam turned on the radio. Alright, there's Mr. Peter Englert. Pizza delivery. Bridges Pizza. I got your pizza, yeah.
Delivering cargo. Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Of course he's getting out of here. Oh, I guess I do get stars from this. The connection level does go up from this guy. Maybe this will get me to 1 star finally with this dude. No? Alright. Cool.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yeah, yeah.
Good work.
Okay, so I got to go back to Mountain Knot City. So Lake Knot City has an order, the Craftsman has an order, the weather station, and the distribution center.
Oh, shit! God damn it! Same shit, different day!
Pretty much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at Lake Knot City since I'm right here. And I'm not going to worry about the Craftsman or any of these other places. But I am going to pick up an order for Mountain Knot City from Lake Knot City. Lake Knot doesn't have any for the doctor. And Hartman's lab. Nothing for him either. But I'm getting close to getting Mountain Knot up to 5 stars. So since I'm this close to Lake Knot City, I might as well swing over there. One thing that I do kind of really like about this game is when you travel around, you know, it remembers the route that you take, right? So like I've made this loop here to Peter Englert a couple times. So you can see, you know, right here is the route that I took to get there. And you can see that this is the route that I've taken to get back to Lake Knot City. And you'll see here there's like this dirt path here now. And especially in like the snowy regions, you'll have like a path of like packed down snow. So you actually have like, you know, a visible reference point to the route that you've taken. So that's kind of neat. At least I think it works that way. it would appear that it works that way. So now we got our email from Mr. Peasier. On behalf of the dead, I give you my undying thanks. My dear Mr. Bridges. I cannot possibly know how perfect your timing proved to be. At the very moment your pizza arrived, my dear father had all but set out on his final journey to the great beyond, which is why I was unable to thank you, you understand. But you will surely find comfort in the wonder your delivery wrought. Before he breathed his last, Daddy Dearest took his first bite of pizza, the remainder of which I later consumed out of respect. He proclaimed it divine, the nectar of the gods themselves, and when he finally passed, his smile was sublime. Crying emoji. May I say on behalf of us both, that whoever prepared it is a wizard of the culinary arts. You have, as ever, my undying thanks. Thumbs up, 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 thumbs up. So, From what I understand, there is yet one more pizza delivery order to come at some point. When, I don't know. But I guess we're going to find out. But I don't think today is going to be that day.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying
Charge up the
ID.
battery while we're right here.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sandport Bridge Charge. Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center. Decontaminated. All clear. Welcome, Sandport Bridges.
All right, let's see what these guys got. That's to what, the paleontologist? I ain't going back there right now. So there's the one to Mountain Knot City. So I'll take that one. Now, theoretically, what I should do is actually take the road over here by the Craftsman
Order assigned.
and take this all the way up and around and stop by the distribution center and get a couple more orders to then take down here. But ain't nobody got time for that.
Updated. Time limit set.
So we're just going to make a beeline back to Mountain Knot City, finish these two orders, and then head back to Hartman's lab.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
And at that point,
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I should... Well, they said they were going to give me the materials to rebuild the chiral relay, and I really hope it's not a shit ton. Because if that's the case, then what I'll probably have to do is go back to Mountain Knot City to get my truck and hope it makes it there. And, let's see, considering that Hartman's lab is here and I've got zip lines down here to the paleontologist, I guess it's not that much farther from the paleontologist, but there's also like shit tons of BTs through here, so I'm really not sure if walking would be better or driving would be better. I'm not 100% sure what I should do. I mean, I've got a floating carrier, so I could use that to make the walking bit easier, and I can take a floating carrier on the zip line. So I'm thinking that might be my best bet. But I'm a little undecided at this point. What do you think, Grim? Should I drive it or walk it? What do you think, Chase? Should I drive it or walk it? I'll let you guys decide on that one. On the road again. Here we are on the road again. Well, the issue I have with driving it is all of the BTs that I had to deal with in that area. And I feel like if I drive it, then I'm going to have at least one or two BTs to take out, which I suppose ain't terrible because I have the equipment to deal with it and I get crystals from them. So it's not like the end of the world if I encounter BTs. But with the zip lines, I can get right past that. And typically, wherever there's timefall is a good indication of where BTs are. So this whole area is going to be littered with them. Oh, there's my other truck. I forgot I abandoned that thing. But then I got to walk from here to there. And, I mean, it does look fairly mountainous. But it would help getting from Mountain Knot City all the way to the paleontologist much easier because I have the zip lines in place already. I wouldn't have to drive that much of it. And therefore potentially avoid BTs altogether by doing so. So I'm leaning towards walking being the smart choice. And also potentially the most time efficient, because that is also true. That is a solid point. I mean, these trucks don't take a ton of materials. I think it's the long range ones, I think is like 240 metals and 240 ceramics. So it's not much to just make another vehicle. But I guess we'll see once we get to Hartman's lab if I can carry everything they give me. That'll probably be the deciding factor. If I can carry it all with a floating carrier so it's not all on my back, then I'll do that. But if I can't carry it all, then I might have to take a truck. But I am going to make sure I top off on blood bags and hematic grenades and all that stuff, just in case I do come across any BTs or anything else. I can deal with those. So I've got that to carry too. Just gonna keep the boost on so I can get up this mountain fairly efficiently. That's also fair. Oily squids and anus dogs. Anus face dogs. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, I think they're based off of lions. Is what the, I guess, creature model is based off of, is a lion. So it'd be an anus face lion. But still, their faces straight up look like anuses, dude. I mean, yeah, like this road is definitely made this trip from Lake Knot City to Mountain Knot City much, much easier. That's a damn fact. But the fact that it's already deteriorating in spots, still don't have the whole thing built. There's a couple sections missing. It's just, I don't know if it's going to be worth finishing it. Maybe once I finish the story and connect to the online servers, maybe somebody else will take the initiative to finish those last couple sections and then repair the sections that are already falling apart. That would be kind of nice. I mean, yeah, like the way that I built up this section right here, because like this takes almost 5,000 ceramics, almost 4,000 crystals. This one takes 6,000 ceramics, 4,000 crystals. It's 7,200 ceramics and 3,000 crystals. When I was able to just go from here to here with the boost on and use a quarter of my battery. So it's like, yeah, I think I'm going to save my materials and just use a quarter of my battery. Like, I got a battery. That's what it's for.
Scanning bridges ideal. Earth decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hey, Sam. Tough journey as always, I bet.
Not really. I literally drove the entire way.
Wow. I mean, honestly, you'd be hard pressed.
This delivery route's going to suck. All the way to Peter, all the way to Lake Knot City and back. Only 13,000 meters. Fresh seafood. You better give me some likes for that shit. $1,200? Oh, so close. Almost got Mountain Knot to 5 stars with that one. Got 1,200 likes for that order, though. Neat.
Thanks, Sam. You're in.
Good work.
Okay. Anything to Hartman's lab? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one too. I should have parked my truck on the elevator. So yeah, we're gonna leave the truck here. Was there anything to the doctor? I didn't look to see if there was anything to the doctor. Yep, one to the doctor. Which is an order I've already done, but I'll take it anyways. Yeah, I'm going to craft those in a minute. I want to see what I have in my private locker first.
Order assigned.
That's empty. Those are used. Okay. Yeah, that's plenty of grenades. I'm filled up on blood bags, so all I need to do is make the guns. Give me my level 3 assault rifles. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that right now. Give me only one of these, and give me the grenade launcher. Yeah, let me take that guy with me. Yeah. Because typically if I run into a BT, one assault rifle is enough, and then I use grenades. But if I've got a grenade launcher, I think I'll be alright. Alright. Off we go. Let me actually recycle my boots and craft some more of those, because these boots are going to probably be toast by the time I get to where I'm going. Alright, now we're ready to go.
Thank you for your contribution.
So we got to make a quick stop to the doctor, then to Hartman's lab.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
And I've got my floating carrier back there. Sam Porter Bridges was a walketh.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Once I get to Hartman, I might craft a couple PCCs and make another couple zipline anchors so I can get back more easily if I need to. I should have grabbed those at Mountain Knot City. Could also make those at the doctor's too, because I'm not sure how many resources old Hartman's got. Look at BB.
Beginning scan. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, I'm not going anywhere.
Weapons detected.
Excellent.
Ah, almost a 4. Alright.
Oh, by the way,
Every time you make a delivery to this dude, no matter what it is, he gives you a high-capacity blood bag. But usually my blood bags are always full, so I'm just going to place that in the private locker, and I'll come back for him at some point. Now, I believe he had something for Hartman. Which I already have. Okay. Yeah, I've got the vintage wine and the rare whiskey, which I believe the wine was from him. Yep. Okay, cool. Fabricate, give me... Yeah, I'll take 3 of these. Well, then again... due to the terrain and whatnot, and depending on where I'm going, I'll have to get this connected to the network first, but I could at least probably build one zip line to about here, roughly.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Hey, Hartman, I got your sippage. So, Grim, you know how in previous streams I kept saying, hey, I think Sam's suit is white, you know, because he didn't have BB or something? When you get into the mountainous areas, Sam's suit automatically turns white. It's always blue, and then once you get into, like, the snowy areas, it just turns white on its own.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I'm not sure.
I'm sorry.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Well, that'll get me up to 3 stars with him. Damn, the next one will get me up to 4. I wonder what those reports are. I should probably read those. Expert courier. Not even the heaviest cargo can prevent you from delivering on time. That's right. It will now be harder for me to lose consciousness. Neat. I still have never done that. Total weight of cargo delivered, 26,000 kilos. Total playtime, 71 hours. Total pieces of cargo delivered, 1,264 and 794 kilometers traveled so far. Those are my total career stats.
Cargo addressed to Porter awaiting collection.
What the fuck is that? Cryptobiote backpack accessory. Cool.
Thank you for your continued support. Good work. New order available.
I love how that PCC is just floating there.
Terminal for further information.
Let's see. Oh, now it's fixed. There's extra space on Sam's back. Like, right in front of the floating carrier. I was expecting one of those PCCs to go there. Well, let's recycle this blood bag. And make another one of those. Actually, I can do that on the order screen. Alright. Let's do it. Deliver all 5 containers of the relay repair unit to the chiral relay. Okay, so it's 5 containers. I should be able to carry that. Unless they're, you know, fucking huge containers. They're fairly large. Alright, we're going to use the floating carrier for that. That should make it a little easier to walk.
Thank you for your contribution.
I'm almost debating on whether or not I should take like an order to the geologist and the paleontologist, because I'm going to be right there. Well, not the geologist, but the paleontologist. I am going to be getting off the zip line right there. So, you got anything for the paleontologist here, Hartman? You do. Might as well throw that on there, too.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Oh, I forgot that the damn floating carriers don't go up ladders. Well, that sucks. It's like you made it to where I can take zip lines.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Didn't realize there was a bath up here.
Oh, yeah, feels nice.
So now we're going to have to take the long way to the zip line. Like, you made it to where I can use floating carriers on a zip line, but I can't use a floating carrier with a ladder? Come on now. Okay, you know what? Can I just pile all of the... No, I don't think I'm going to be able to get all that on my back, plus the floating carrier. Of course, a simple task is never simple. Not at this point in the game.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, there's a memory chip up there. Probably. That would be probably the smartest way to do it, actually, would be to, yeah, just drop some, carry it up, drop it at the top, and then go back down to the bottom, and then go back for the rest of it. Yeah, I wish I would have thought about that or seen that before I walked all the way around, but it's okay. We'll make it there. We made it. I will have to remember that, though, Grim. That is a great tip. One that I feel like I should have already known after playing this game for 71 hours. But, you know, it happens. Imagine being that high in the air, just hanging from your wrist on some weird zip line you don't even understand how it works. That'll probably go in the not me right there, man column. Suppose I could go from the paleontologist or the Evo Devo biologist. Either one of them probably would have worked, but we got an order for the paleontologist, so we're gonna head there. Look at that. I can like barely see the ground hanging off of this thing. That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Beginning scan.
Oh, for sure, though. Definitely worth setting those up. That's for damn sure.
Weapons detected. Can't say it's going to be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Like, I wonder how much time I could have saved if I had started setting those up as soon as I got the ability to do so. Probably a lot.
Good to see you safe. I could set my watch to you, punctual as you are.
See, so this was a time-sensitive order. 25 minutes, and I delivered it in 6. And you're going to give me an A for this order. Seriously? How much faster do you want it? Wow. What an asshole.
I'll be sure to come.
Good work. New order.
You know, I almost wonder how much it would cost me to build one of the, like, safe houses. And, like, build a safe house out here. He's the kind of guy that leaves negative reviews on Steam. But, like, build one of those safe houses out here. And then, because, like, I built one of those safe houses right here. And because it's got a private room and an elevator and all that, I could probably, if I had the resources to also do it, then like, build a truck out here. And then drive the rest of the way. That would probably be lit. But, well, we're just gonna...
Hey, your day will come. I know.
We're just going to do our thing, and I'm actually going to grab these. Because a ladder and... no, I didn't want to grab that off the floating carrier. But I got the ladder and the climbing anchor just in case that could maybe make things a little easier to walk, if need be.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, so there's our target. You know what I should have done? You know what I should do? I should turn back around and get another floating carrier, and then I could just ride that down the hills. That would probably be much easier. We'll go without it, though. Because, like, the floating carriers are nice. They don't do well on rocky terrain. And that's what most of this is right now. There's also the possibility that I could probably carry all of that on my back and just use the floating carrier that I have. If it came down to it. That could also be a thing. Yay! Copyright on YouTube. Here we go. Looks like we might have an opening on the ridge up here.
Next level trust is you. Next level trust is you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had read that, like, Hideo Kojima basically was like when he made this game, you know, like, the music and the soundtrack was an important part of it. And so, like, shit, I already went way too far. I was gonna set up another zip line back here. Let's actually backtrack and go do that. But, like, the soundtrack was an important part to the game and everything. So I can kind of see that. You know, not being, like, if I guess if I'm a game creator and the soundtrack is that important to me and I think it adds that much to the game, I can kind of see not giving the ability to turn it off, you know? Because, like, for instance, a game like Sir Whoop-Ass, I love the soundtrack in that game, but I do turn it off when I speedrun it and stuff like that because, well, copyright. But the soundtrack in that game is just fantastic. Totally forgot about setting up my zip line. But that zip line's not really in the greatest spot over here either. It's kind of... yeah, we'll see what we can do with it. Let's see, how far away are we? Still got a ways.
Next level trust is you.
Got a little ahead of myself. I had a plan and then didn't follow it. It'd be like that sometimes. Come on, Sam, get it together. Yeah, you can see right now Sam's suit has that bluish color to it. But then as I get up here into the snow, you'll see it turn white. There it goes. Now it's white. 385. So basically probably at the top of this peak here is where I'm going to want to build my next zipline point. Alright, cool. The music's over.
There we go.
I'll tell you what. If I was to ever make a mod for this game, I'd probably make one where roads don't deteriorate. like give it another 10, 15 years, especially when this game, you know, like, no longer has a connection to online servers. It's like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna find a way to make sure those don't deteriorate. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but okay. I have a feeling it would probably be more beneficial to build one up there than it would be over here, because, yeah, then I'm just going to have to build another one up top anyways. Of course, this thing had to get stuck in, like, the worst fucking spot.
Oh, Charlie's too.
Really? Come on. How am I supposed to get that?
Yeah.
I think it's stuck. All right. Well. Damn. Looks like there's an autosave here. So we'll do that. Of course. You know what? Here's what's going to happen, okay? This thing autosaves whenever you go to a terminal. So I'm just going to autosave back here at the paleontologist.
Beginning scan. Scanning.
Make this delivery again. And then at that point I can go 300 meters from where I'm at and make my zip line. I should have done that to start with. That was the plan. And then I kind of forgot. And I really don't want to have to walk all the way back, so you know, if I can build the zip line on the way there, all the better.
I'll be sure.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Thank you for asking.
Floating carrier got stuck. Negative review on Steam.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Although we're probably going to have to sit through the music again. It's the only unfortunate part about reloading a save. What I probably could have and also maybe should have done was upgrade that zip line there, since I can go 350 meters. Then I could go 350 meters off of it instead of 300. But let's see. From where I'm currently at, I am 1,400 meters away. So yeah, I ain't gonna be able to. What the fuck, Sam? Now watch, where I'm going to want to build a zip line is going to be too far away. Well, there is also this zip line right here that I could build off of. That might be the smarter move, actually. But then again, I think the location of that one is like right next to a cliff. So that's probably not going to be doable either. We still got room. This will be fine. I'm only 140 meters from that one. Thing is, I'm pretty sure that one is like on the side of a cliff. And I don't think I'm going to be able to build off of that one. Oh, there it is. Right there. Yeah, on the side of a cliff. And I think... Shoot. Oh, that one up there must only be 300 too. Yeah, level 1, level 1, level 1. Yeah, and that one's on the side of a freaking cliff. All right. I have a feeling there's going to be no wiggle room on the placement of this one either. How far away is that one? 293. And that one's 297. Yeah, that's pretty much why I placed this one where I did. Okay, well, until I upgrade one of those, I've got no choice. But to just go back to where I was and build one there. It'll be like 140 meters from this line, this zip line anchor, but like 300 from the other one. Kind of stupid, but it's whatever. Got to get me over the mountain range. That's what's important. Sweet. Didn't think Sam was going to take a tumble that hard. Yeah, and that's just out of range right there. There. So now we go 300 meters from here in that direction. And that puts us right about there. Outside the network, of course. So that's the last one of those we're going to build for a while.
Make this thing work any faster.
Construction complete.
$216. There we go. That sets us up good for one down there, in the future anyways. And that's only 198 meters, but it's right on the edge of the network, and that sets us up good to put another zipline anchor right about... I'm going to keep this marker right there.
Oh boy. I'm done.
Construction complete.
Oh, a mule camp down here? Sweet. Well, that's just badass. Nobody told me about that. So much for putting a zipline anchor down here somewhere. I might still be able to put one. Hartman, why didn't you tell me these guys roll like this? Oh yeah, this route is great. No, he didn't. These guys have ceramics, though. There is a memory chip in here. I'm gonna grab that. Oh no, these are all chemicals. Never mind. Spare magazine. What's a spare magazine? Is that like a... Probably... Oh, yeah. Spare magazine for a gun. That's neat. Sweet. Nope. Carried outside of hostile territory. All cargo has been stolen. Great. So now stolen weapons and equipment have been disposed of at the dump site. So now I have no weapons. And I have to steal my cargo back. Oh, I do have my gun still. Oh, and of course, my PCCs are gone. My stolen cargo is all down there. Fucking shit. Do I still have my grenade? Did I? Okay, now I got my grenade launcher. Cool. Alright. Got my cargo back. Or my equipment back. Now time to go steal my own property. I should probably waste these dudes before I get my cargo back, just in case that happens again, but I'm going to have some goddamn faith and see if that does anything for me. I will take this grenade launcher and this shotgun, though. And this level 2 PCC. So there. How you like that? Chicken shit! Oh, damn. Alright, you know what? What is a slip grenade? Tranquilizer grenades. There we go. Yeah, those work great. Alright, I think I made it out of there. There's still a guy in pursuit, but I think I can outrun him. Got him.
Refreshing.
Well, that was fun. Let's not do that again. And there's the song again. Yay! Copyright on YouTube. Here we go again. That's looking like it might be our chiral relay right there off in the distance.
Next level trust is you. Next level trust is you.
Way to go, Sam. Way to go.
True love is indebtedness. True love is endless.
And this cargo's in rough shape. 51%. Well, the equipment might work when we get there.
Sam, you should be nearing the old building site. Look for the terminal and submit your materials for processing.
You call that an old building? Looks like a dilapidated building to me. Yeah, it's been a rough one. This ain't an old building, guy. This is a dilapidated building. Guess I spent all that time trying to build a zip line for nothing.
Sam, you need to get those materials processed in order
Can
to
I
finish
get there
chiral relay.
first? Why do I have a feeling this ain't gonna work worth a shit? There's your materials. Oh boy, this evaluation is gonna be great. Hey, it's less than 50%. Average, anyways. "60 deaths and 60 births in a day. Complete episode 8, Hartman." Okay. So now we're on to episode 9, which is fitting, because I'm on part 9.
Good job, Sam. Now access the terminal and bring the relay online.
Y'all really expect this to work, huh? Chiral Relay has joined the UCA, like it wanted to. It's a dilapidated piece of pile.
And with that, we're all linked up. Once you cross the tar belt, the end will be in sight. We're this close to Emily, to America's second chance. Edgenut City awaits. The staff we're sending will start by building a safe house. Over time, they'll expand their operations and establish a new facility. In doing so, they'll carry on the legacy of the brave souls lost to the tar. All thanks to you, Sam. Now, let's figure out how to get you across this tar belt.
Okay, so I got this email. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this part in yellow is important. It says, I passed this beautiful heart-shaped lake a little ways back. I'd heard of it, of course. First time I ever saw it with my own two eyes, though, the one by Hartman's place. Someone told me that there used to be a city where that lake is, which reminded me of a story I'd heard about this porter who got snagged by a BT. All this tar started bubbling up from the ground along with rocks and buildings and all sorts of debris. Stuff from the past, people said. And the porter used it to escape the tar and give the BT the slip. There's a reason they highlighted that. And then I also got this one. Been analyzing the tar samples you collected for me. Assuming it's a I'm going to just kind of skip over this instead of reading the entire thing. Assuming it's a two-way street, that also means that matter sent to this world could theoretically return through the tar once more. This would explain some of the more fantastic stories I've heard of buildings swallowed whole by tar only to miraculously rise from its depths at a later date, looking exactly as they did when they were lost. If the tar is a gateway to the past it has consumed, then maybe it could be manipulated into regurgitating its old meals. So, considering I've played this game before, I remember how to do this, because it took me a while to figure it out.
The only way west is through that. To make matters worse, I don't believe your PCC is capable of building anything that will get you across. There must be a way. We can't give up. Not with what's at stake. We'll see if we can't think of something here. But considering everything you've been through, I wouldn't be surprised if you've already got a few ideas of your own.
So I remember how to do this. Let's see. I think there's a private locker I can access here, and I'm going to want to offload some stuff, because when a BT grabs you, some of the stuff gets knocked off of Sam's back. So I need to, okay, well, I guess what I have on my back is what I have on my back. So, Grim, how do you think, with the information that I've just received, that I'm going to get across this tar belt?
Keep it together. Oh yeah.
I said, given the information that I've just received I don't know if you caught these emails, but they highlighted some stuff in them about buildings coming up out of the tar. And they've heard stories of people escaping BTs by using the buildings in the tar. Now I'm tasked with finding a way across this massive tar belt. How do you think I'm going to do that? So the key thing, and this is how you're supposed to figure this out. I seem to remember the first time I played through this, I had to look it up because I couldn't figure it out. But these two emails that came in, this one specifically, it highlights this area right here. This porter who got snagged by a BT, all this tar started bubbling up from the ground along with rocks and buildings and all sorts of debris. Stuff from the past, people said. And the porter used it to escape the tar and give the BT the slip. So what you have to do at this point is deliberately trigger a BT fight. So these buildings and shit will come up out of the ground. And you just gotta run your ass off. So all that shit that I just dropped, I'm gonna have to leave it there. I mean, I might be able to go back for it, but I'm just gonna haul ass. No big deal, just got crushed by a big giant BT blue whale. Well, that didn't go as planned.
Damn, I'm beat.
What, because I got caught, now I'm not going to be able to trigger another BT? But the game must feel bad for me, because now all of this has popped up. So theoretically, I can just walk across these. I guess that's a fine backup. But yeah, the way you're supposed to do that is to, like, trigger this BT thing and then run across all those buildings and stuff. And that gets you across the tar belt. But apparently since... Oh, okay, so that actually triggered a void out crater, is what happened. Since I got eaten by the thing or killed by the thing, there's now a void out crater here. So now because of that, I can actually... The thing updated and said, skirt the edge of the crater and head west. So I guess that's an alternative way to do it if you suck, like I do. So the developers must have planned ahead for people not figuring this out. Or attempting this and failing it like I did. Yeah. I mean, it's possible, but not triggering a void out would have been cool, because then I could have, you know, maybe been a little more badass. But I mean, I got squished by a fucking whale, so shit happens, I guess. I feel like the city's over there. Sam got Solana racist. Yeah, he did. Well, Sam should have choggomed. If you've never seen Free Willy, you have my sympathy, because that's what this is all from. Oh, and look who's there to greet us. Although the city kind of looks like it's over there. Run, Sam.
I'm awake. I don't get out of this soon. Fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just, you know, drowning over here. Go do your thing. Yeah, Sam's reward for all his hard work. Drowning in the tar. And now we're on the beach, I presume.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Well, I guess he made it out of the tar. Somehow.
Keep your voice down. You don't want to scare the poor girl away, do you? She's in there. I can smell her. Of course, I wouldn't have known for sure if it wasn't for you and your wonderful network. Bless your heart. And thank you kindly. Oh, Sam Bridges. Careful. Contents are fragile. Like the world and everything in it. Me, I'm no exception. I'm not the only one wearing masks either. There's your boss man, and that woman, and oh, let's not forget little you. Okay, it's okay. I know it ain't easy wearing a mask all the time. Now the mask can come off, right? Hey. You remember this? No. Poor, sweet Amelie. She's holed up in the beach nearby. Tell you what say we make it a race? Whoever wins gets to usher in the end of days. Nothing like the eve of extinction. Bring focus to the mind. Makes folks honest. There'll be no need for masks soon. But I wonder, when you look death in her eye, will you blink?
I hate that guy. He just has such a punchable face.
Still with me, Sam? Even now, our way forward, our way to save Emily is the same as always. Your first priority is to get the local distro center on the network. Until it's complete and everybody's connected, Higgs won't find it easy to get to Emily. She should be safe. So take your time and do it right.
Sure. Yeah, I'll get right on it. So this western region is fairly small. And this place looks like it's in rough shape. Yeah, hurry up, Sam. Go get the network finished.
What's the holdup, Sam? Connect your Cupid to the terminal and bring the site online.
Dude, give me a minute, would you? I'm starting to get a little bit more suspicious of this dude. Like, oh yeah, you made it to Edge Knot City. You know, Higgs just showed up. You know, talking about racing to Amelie first. But, dude, get the network online. Hurry up and get the network online, Sam. Sam, the network. Sam, what are you waiting on? Get the network going. Sam, the network. Like, there's a reason this dude is so damn worried about this network. Remote detonation grenade launcher. Neat.
Good work, Sam. You've made it as far as Bridges 1 ever did. We never pushed further west. Frankly, it's a miracle we kept that distro center running. Anyway, you're almost at Edge Knot City, your final destination, where Amelie should be waiting. Smile, Sam. Only one more knot to go. One last time to put that Cupid to use. Though you'll need another component to finish the job. Regardless, the nationwide network will serve as your ticket home. Just bear in mind that by bringing Edge Knot online, you'll likely be revealing Amelie's location to Higgs. You'll need to get to her before he does. Head to your private room and get your gear sorted. When you're ready to go, we'll give you what you need. Make sure not to leave the distro center without taking the order.
Well, all right.
Sam, are you there?
Amelie.
Can you hear me? Sam,
Over here. Amelie.
the network's nearly complete. Just one more knot to go. And then America will be whole again. Did I ever tell you my real name? I wanted to. It's Amerigo. After Amerigo Vespucci, the man who discovered the continent.
I thought it was Columbus.
Except Amerigo was full of it. He lied. America is a lie.
Amelie.
I'm on the beach, Sam. Our beach. The one where I was born. Higgs will never find me here. He can't. So don't worry. Get the last Cupid to Edge Knot City and finish what we started. I'll meet you in your room at the distro center when it's all over. There's something you need to know, Sam. I've kept things from you. Worn a mask for the longest time.
Because of
Everything
course.
Higgs said about me is true. I could end it all. Us. Mankind. Extinction. That's what I am.
The hell does that even mean?
But it's not what I want to be. All I want is for you and me and everyone in this world to be whole. Sam. Promise you'll stop me. Don't let me end it all. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Amelie. Amelie.
See, the thing that I'm now trying to process is, like, this whole time, right? Higgs was saying, like, he's got Amelie and all that, right? But now they're like, oh, yeah, you got to get to Amelie before Higgs does. But didn't Higgs already have Amelie? At least that's what I thought this whole time. Because, like, how did he get her necklace and everything if he doesn't have her already? Maybe I missed something. Well, I guess let's head out and see what happens. And then we got this guy. Another nugget. Another little bitty nugget.
You still with me, Sam? Check the terminal and pick up that order before you leave. You can't finish the job if you don't.
Network activation key delivery to Edge Knot City.
This is it, Sam. Edge Knot City. The last piece of the puzzle. You'll need more than just a Cupid to link this one up, though. You'll also be required to supply a network activation key. Anticipating terrorist interference, we held on to it for safekeeping. It's been sitting in that distro center gathering dust. Until now. Collect it at the terminal and take it to Edge Knot City. Luckily for us, the automated systems at the distro center there still seem to be operational. So once the key is entered, it should automatically interface with the backbone network. A word of caution, Sam. The activation key has a unique identifier. If anything happens to it, you can't just print a new one. It's one of a kind, irreplaceable. And for the love of all that's holy, don't lose it. And don't go breaking it either. You hear me, Sam? If ever there was a delivery not to fuck up, it's this one. We're all counting on you.
Remote detonation grenade launcher. Launches explosive projectiles, as you may have guessed. Can be used in conjunction with a variety of rounds, and yes, said rounds are indeed detonated remotely and at your discretion after firing.
Well, I'm gonna take me one of them. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that I don't need all of this. I will keep this shotgun, though. That might come in handy.
Order assigned.
Give me a couple more blood bags. And I don't like how my stuff is packed right now. So let's put that first. Then that. Then that. And this can actually go on my tool rack. So I think the shotgun, the rifle, my grenade launcher, and the remote grenade launcher, and all my grenades, I should be alright. And well, this is just a regular lethal shotgun, so I guess we'll save that for if things get real hairy. Onward.
Begin the scan. Have a pleasant journey.
This place has definitely seen better days. Memory chip. But it's like, at this point, it's kind of seeming like, you know, I'm towards the end game. But there's 14 episodes in this game. 15 just doesn't have an end. But there's 14 episodes in this game. And I'm on 9. And it feels like I'm already, like, heading towards the end game. So either these last couple episodes are fairly short, or there's still a ways to go yet. Oh boy. So how far do we have? We've got 737 meters to go, and I'm going to go ahead and guess we probably have... Yeah, BT territory, BT area all the way there. Fantastic. But what's neat about this is, like, I've connected all of these cities and stuff to this network, but I've never been inside one of the cities. So now we're actually going into Edge Knot City. So after 71 hours, I'll finally see what one of these cities looks like. Although this one looks like ass. You can tell that already. Ah, we got jellyfish BTs. Whoosh it. It's definitely possible I could load up in here. I feel like this isn't the best way to get through here, but it seems like the only way to get through here. Ah, through there would have been a better way. Well, I guess the red ones are just more violent. Okay, but why are we so worried about getting this place on the network? I mean, look at it. It's a dump. Guess I should have crafted one of those timefall. Wait. Should have crafted one of those timefall covers. I did not realize I'm transporting a BB. This network activation key definitely looks like a BB pod. That, what? All right. Who knows with this game anymore? Yeah, I don't remember that. Like, again, I've played through this game once. Clearly, there's a lot I either forgot about, or missed, or just didn't understand the first time around. Oh, we got regular BTs now. I really don't want to find out what happens if I get caught by one of these guys. It's enough of that. Yeah, I've seen the gold ones before. So there's been a couple areas where I tried to fight a BT down by South Knot City and got, like, eaten by a BT, and it caused a void out crater. And it's like, if I go back in there, into those areas, and try to do it again, the BTs, or the people, I guess, that come out of the ground, are gold. And when that happens, it's like they don't summon another BT. They kind of just, like, drag me around. And it just make my life miserable. But yeah, that was a mix of both regular ones and gold ones, so I don't know what's up with that. That was dumb. The fuck out of here! Give me my shotgun back. Yeah, I don't remember seeing gold ones in my first playthrough, so it's an astute observation. Bye. Alright, we're almost there. I got a like from a BT. Ain't that something? Alright. Made it through there. Yeah, I like how they tell me it's a... Huh. Yeah, this is the first time I've played through the director's cut, but I like how this network activation key is a BB pod. That's, you know, it's not sus at all. I don't remember the deal with Die Hardman, but I don't like him. And I know, Deadman seems pretty suspect of him, too. And I don't remember why, and it's bugging me. Alright, so here's your network activation key. If you want to call it that, I guess. Even Sam's looking at it like, whatever, guys, here. You wanted it, there it is.
Valid activation key confirmed. Interfacing with non-network.
Right, yeah. These look fine. These are untouched, but the rest of the city looks like it's been nuked. Like, part of me is still very invested in the story, but part of me is also kind of ready to be done with this game at this point. Like, it's a good game, but the amount of time I spent building roads and all the other stuff that I did kind of got me burnt out a little bit. And I'm excited for the next game that I plan on playing. So, it's both a good thing and a bad thing that I have a new game already, like, primed up and ready to go after this one. But it's a good thing because it gives me something else to be excited to play after this game. But the next game, it's also kind of making me feel a little bit like I kind of quadruple rocket launcher. But at the same time, I'm kind of just like, can we be done with this now? Because I want to get to the next game. Human sacrifices under London Bridge. Maybe that's why Amelie was singing the London Bridge song. And Bridgemanite in the Earth's Mantle. What the hell is Bridgemanite, and what's it doing in the Earth's Mantle?
We've done it, Sam. The chiral network now spans the entire continent. Our nation is whole again. Reborn as the United Cities of America.
Woo!
If terrorists or whoever else strike at us now, even if they succeed in destroying the knot, the network will endure. Everything passes through the beach now, and the beach will keep us together. But we can't rest yet. You still have one more job to do, Sam. A new nation needs a new leader. And only one woman has what it takes to succeed Bridget Strand. A woman destined from birth to inherit this legacy. Emily. She's out there, and she needs your help. Bring her home, Sam, and keep an eye out for Higgs. He could be zeroing in on her as we speak. Now that Edge Knot City's linked up, she should be getting ready to head to your private room. So check yourself in, and sit tight.
I'll have to check that out, because I haven't heard anything about it. And if I get a chance, I'll read that, like, interview thing, see if it's got anything on there. But, I haven't actually, like, officially said on stream what my next game's going to be, because I don't want to go too far off the rails. I'll talk about it a little bit more. If you've been in the Discord, you'll actually probably already know what the next game is. But yeah, do head over to the Discord and to the Gaming General topic for a sneak peek of what I'll be doing after this.
Sam, it's me.
Amelie?
What the fuck?
I need to tell you something. I am the extinction entity.
Chiral density increasing rapidly. Contact imminent. Combat preparations strongly advised. Repeat. Contact with unidentified entity imminent.
I guess we leave the private room now? Yeah, I am going to be giving Zelda Ocarina of Time a go. I haven't, like, fully played and beat that game in probably close to 20 years. But I'm going to be playing the PC port. And if you don't know anything about the unofficial PC port, it's interesting, for sure. And I'm going to have some mods in place. I've got HD texture mods. I've got like all of the character models are replaced with Twilight Princess models, so it's gonna look interesting for sure. I'll get into more of that at another point, but yeah, it's gonna be a fun time, I think. The ship of Harkinian Port is fantastic. I don't know if they've finished it yet, though. I know it's in development, and it has been for a while, but I don't know if it's actually, like, fully beginning to end stable.
Chiral density. Contact imminent. Combat preparations strongly advised. Repeat. Contact.
Well, I've got the grenade. I've got 2 grenade launchers. I've got the non-lethal assault rifle and a bunch of grenades. So we'll see if that's enough. Before I do that, let's make a hard save here, just in case. So I guess we go outside.
Have a pleasant journey.
I think I remember this part pretty well, and this was something.
Gave me everything I needed, Sam. A complete chiral network. Spread all across America. Connecting all them precious little knots. I got the whole world in the palm of my hand.
I'm only.
5. We've had 5 mass extinctions, each caused by an extinction entity.
I did not.
And
I
now
probably
it's time
should have.
for number 6.
But I do seem to remember there was
talking about the death of a few
weapons
dozen
kind of
species
scattered
now.
around this area.
This?
This is the granddaddy of them all. BT antimatter voiding out all life as we know it. And it wouldn't be possible without a Boy Scout like you, willing to make us whole again.
What do you say? Come on!
Time to meet your ender.
great work is nearly complete. Every knot is joined. Soon, I will merge them and all mankind's beaches into a single shore. And then will come an extinction like no other. More massive than any before it. The last. This is my purpose.
What the hell they do to you?
The last stranding. My reason for being. The first was nothing more than a prelude.
Surely you figured it out by now. Dooms? People like us? She's the source of it all. Nightmares that haunt us, the visions of an inescapable future. Sound familiar? Happy fucking doomsday, Sam! Fuck you!
Sam. Don't you get it?
You can speed this up or slow it down, but you cannot stop what we've started. Even if you beat me, you can't save her. So this is a done deal. They come and get me.
Yeah, I get to fight this thing now.
Extinction is a foregone conclusion. You should see the view from up here.
I really should have made the rocket launcher. I know it.
Shoot me. See if you can stop this thing.
I wonder if regular grenades will work on this thing.
Sam. Oh, Sam.
Nope.
It's doomsday.
Well, there's one grenade launcher down. I seem to remember when I did this before, once I like ran out, like certain things happen throughout this fight and like weapons get dropped or something. I could be wrong on that. Otherwise, you'd have to craft enough shit for a small army.
Time to reset. Let the game resume. Come on, let's have some fun. It's Doomsday. There's no point in fighting. You should see the view from up here. You see if you can stop this thing. Extinction is a foregone conclusion. Can you see? You should see the view from up here. Shoot me! See if you can stop this thing.
was hoping maybe a nut shot would do something, but nah. Yeah, it's taking a minute.
Don't you just love this Sam? Yes, Sammy boy. That's enough, Sam. That's what we say.
Another grenade launcher would be lit. Don't you just love this, Sam? Well, that's out. Oh, are you getting scared? Yeah, this isn't hard per se, but yeah, it's a very slow process. Probably would have been a lot easier had I built the, you know, that quad rocket launcher that I just unlocked. That probably would have been a really smart decision. There we go. That should be the end of that. I think you've had enough.
I am invincible!
Now, please just give me like 60,000 crystals for beating this thing. That'd be really nice. Because that's like the biggest obstacle I've had with finishing the roads is not having enough crystals. And having to fight BTs to do it. So like, just give me a mother load right now, please. That'd be great. Yeah, I kind of feel like that kind of had the feeling of like being like almost like an endgame boss fight. It's kind of the feeling I got from that, but I have a feeling that I still have a ways to go. Well, I got an A for it.
Amelie! Amelie!
She's fine.
But after all that,
Station's on hold for now.
now we're just back to where we were. His little fist, dude.
All that for repatriating. What a waste. Well, we'll pick this up when you're done dying. I'll see you on the beach for the grand finale.
I feel like I probably should have saved before this because, I mean, I suppose I probably could save it at any point, but this just seems like a really bad spot to call it for the night. But I also don't want this to turn into a marathon either. Find a way to go after Higgs.
Damn it. Higgs took her to the beach. We can't let him get away. There has to be a way you can catch up to him. Hurry, Sam. You know what's at stake. If you don't stop Higgs, he'll use Emily to bring about this doomsday of his, and everything we achieved will be for nothing.
We? Sorry, but I don't think you did a whole lot. Well, I'll make a hard save here. Because there is a memory chip down here. And I did pick up another one earlier.
Decontaminating soon. Rest is advised.
Well, see, that's like I'm getting that vibe from the game that I am getting close to the end. But at the same time, though, I know there's 15 chapters of the game, and chapter 15 doesn't really have an end. Like, I do remember that, like, the conclusion of chapter 14 is the end of the game, and then 15 kind of rewinds, you know, the timeline back a little bit, so you're just free to play as you want, and make deliveries and so on and so forth. But I'm only on episode 9. So I feel like there's still a ways to go yet. Unless the last, handful of episodes are fairly short. So I'm going to probably pick this up again on Sunday. I feel like after that whole boss fight, because I do seem to remember, like, after this fight, there's not like a whole lot of deliveries. And things like that. So,
Thank you for your contribution.
I figure it does speed up a little bit from here. But at the same time, after finishing that fight, I feel like if I'm going to stop, now is the time. I'll check that one out for you, Grim. So I figure, like, Sunday, if I get started, 9 o'clock, somewhere in there, that gives me a good 3-4 hours before it starts getting too late, because it's already 2:15 in the morning for us over here in the States. So if I continue going, it's like I don't want to be in the thick of something and it start getting close to 4 or 5 in the morning, you know? Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's one of the newer ones. We also got the Kawasaki Ninja. I got, where the hell was it? Because there was 3 of them. 2 of them were bikes. The other one was, I think it was one of these. Yeah, it was this guy, I think. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know they made one. Let's see, there was human sacrifices under the London Bridge. Before I joined Bridges, I watched an old movie called My Fair Lady. It's about a flower girl, Eliza, a real Cockney from old London. She meets this professor, and he trains her to speak and act like a high-class lady. Anyway, I heard that My Fair Lady might have something to do with the London Bridge. You know the song, right? They start out trying to build it back up with wood and clay, and they finish with gold and silver. There was a reading of the film that said Eliza symbolized the bridge or something along those lines. But that reminds me of a far more sinister theory, that the Fair Lady in that song is actually an immurement, a sacrifice buried alive in the foundations of the bridge to keep it standing. God only knows if there's any truth to it. Oh, and have you seen The Shape of Water? It's another movie with a heroine named Eliza, but this Eliza can't speak. She's mute. But it's not about teaching the girl to behave properly. It's just a good old-fashioned love story. If you get the chance, you should definitely check it out. So yeah, this is a good spot for me to call it a night. I initially planned on, because I'm currently like 72, 73 hours into this playthrough altogether. I did quite a bit off stream of building up the road system, you know, building up a zipline network to, you know, connect everybody, and I was going to try to get everybody up to 5 stars, and not necessarily 100% the game, but I did have, I got the majority of the road built up. There's 6 sections that I don't have built. I've got from Lake Knot City to South Knot City completely built. I've got the junction from the Craftsman built all the way past the distribution center north of Mountain Knot City, and then I've got from Mountain Knot City about halfway to the distribution center to the east, and then from the distribution center about halfway to Mountain Knot City. So there's 3 sections over here on this side of the map, and then on this side of the map rather, and then I've got another 3 over kind of on this side of the map that I just never got connected, because those 6 sections take the most amount of resources. And I kind of just got burnt out on grinding for ceramics and chiral crystals and whatnot. So I never did get that finished.
Have a pleasant journey.
I do have zip lines to just about everybody, but it's to the point where the roads that I already have built are starting to deteriorate. They're down to like 40-something% in some areas. And I'm just like, I don't even have the network thing built yet. The whole zip line, the whole road built. And it's already starting to deteriorate. Almost forgot to grab these. And I seemed to remember from when I played this game, yeah, like, I've always preferred playing it, at least the 2 times I've played it, I preferred playing it offline, because I didn't like how as soon as I connected something to the chiral network that there was already all these bridges and, you know, climbing anchors and ladders and generators, and basically all this stuff ended up getting built, I felt like, for me for the most part, once I got it connected to the network. And the story of the game, it's like, hey, Sam, you're on your own. Go do all of this by yourself. So that it seemed a little contradictory to me to have a bunch of resources and a bunch of things already built by other people. So both times I've played it offline. The other reason for that is anything that has an online connection has a shelf life. And I seem to try to stay away from online connections as much as possible when it comes to gaming. Because theoretically, in 20 years, if I want to come back and play this game and the servers aren't available no more, then you're going to be playing it by yourself. And so if by playing it offline to start with and kind of getting used to the game that way, then if I go back and play this game several years from now when the servers are gone, I'll still be able to have the same experience. However, Grim and I had talked at length a couple weekends ago how the road system was, you can't miss what you never had, that's right. But the road system was clearly designed to be a community effort. Because I've got a couple sections of road that I think are down into like approaching 30% durability already. And it's like, I just feel like there's no way. Not only did I get kind of burnt out on building the roads by myself, I feel like just keeping them all maintained, because like I don't even have the whole thing built yet, and they're starting to deteriorate to the point that like basically from the distribution center south of Lake Knot City all the way to South Knot City already needs to be repaired. Like that whole section is in need of repair already. So that road system was clearly designed as a community effort. And like I get the like the idea of it. I really like the idea of it, that there's other people out there, you know, building shit that other people can use. And so what I'm actually going to do once I finish the story on this game is connect to the online servers. Theoretically, I could probably do it now, because now the entire, you know, chiral network is done, right? So I feel like at this point would be, you know, a decent time to actually, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start up the next stream online, because that was one thing that I thought would be kind of cool, to get this entire system built up. And then once I connect to the online servers, then anybody that's connected with me has all of this shit. Because yeah, if you look at my bridge link, I got nothing. There's nothing there. So that was my whole thing, was like, they make it sound like Sam is off on his own doing all of this stuff. But now that, because my first playthrough, I never connected online. So what I might do when I start the next stream, maybe I'll connect online, because I usually ask people not to spoil things for me, but I honestly cannot remember. Do I end up going back to the central region and doing anything from this point onward? Because I still have chapter 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 to go through. So I guess I didn't really think about, because I figured the you know, whole chiral connection thing would be finalized at the end of the game. And so that's when I planned on connecting online once I was done with the story and everything, because I figured the ending of the you know, connecting everything would come at the end of the story. So what do you think, Grim? Should I connect? What do you guys think? Should I connect to the online network now that I have this thing coast to coast? It would maybe now at this point in the story make sense to have other players' stuff in my game, because I've never experienced it, and the idea of it is cool, to be able to build things that other people can use and stuff like that. So I wish I could go back to the central region and actually show the map, because I've got the road from from Lake Knot to South Knot. I've got a zip line from the road to everybody in that eastern part of the central region. I've got an entire zip line network in the eastern region that connects from Capital Knot to Port Knot to the you know, the way station and all that. I've got the road mostly built from the distribution center down to Mountain Knot City, and Mountain Knot City to the other distribution center. I've got zip lines to the Mountaineer, the Spiritualist, the First Prepper. I've got zip lines to Hartman, the Geologist, the Paleontologist. Like, there's a huge network that I've built up single-handedly. So, yeah. What I'll do when I start up the next stream, I'll start it offline, but then there's login right there, log into the game server and enter online mode. And then here in the game options, there's login upon launch. There's hide signs containing spoilers, which I'll probably keep that on. And then there's shared content, share everything, or don't share structures, signs, or anything else. And so that'll actually be really cool because yeah, there's probably going to be quite a few, depending, I guess, on how many people are playing this game currently. So it'll be neat to actually experience a little bit of this game online since I've never done it. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Maybe that'll give me, well, I was going to say, maybe that'll give me a little bit of incentive to work on it some more before I start the next stream, but I want to do absolutely nothing until Sunday because I don't know what actions are going to take me further in the story. So I don't want to accidentally trigger something. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to stop the YouTube recording here real quick, and then I'll talk a little bit, and shut it down for the night. So there'll be a subscribe up there. The whole playlist for all the Death Stranding parts will be over there. I'll be back on Sunday night right here on Twitch for some more Death Stranding story, and we'll be connecting online, so that'll be fun. So YouTube, stay suave.